Today we'll examine how to make it to the first page for your Fiverr gigs. My name is Armando. I'm a level 1 seller here with Fiverr and I have 2 gigs that I make it to the first page. But today we'll examine one that gets big for both gigs. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we'll examine 2 gigs that I've been able to up rank from page 3 to 1 approximately. We're going to see first a cycling blog and a closed captions gig that I have here in my profile. So as a proof of concept, closed captions is my keyword in here, and I'm actually result number 7 in here from page number 1. And the same would apply with cycling blogging here as my input, and I'm actually result number 1 in page number 1. So yeah, fair enough. And as far as results go, it's not a money making guarantee like a daily money maker, but it's definitely a consistent money maker in the sense that one week you may have a sale and then the next week you might not. So there's a lot of housekeeping that I do. So that brings me to point number 2, which is how to actually keep that rank and how to actually keep housekeeping in your gig. So first of all, make an assessment of your competition. Go to each and every gig in here and try to see what are they doing that you're missing out. Keywords, videos, FAQs, layout, like things that you haven't spotted, you haven't added to your gigs. Try to copy it and bring it to your gigs without making an imitation. And basically, what I could probably say is that go back to your profile and in your gigs, try to be as consistent as possible. So it's pretty much the same picture of myself across the thumbnails, just to put a face to the gig, and be as consistent in terms of the thumbnails, so that people can understand your brand and they can actually recognize you much better. Intro video is good to have. So this one is a general video that speaks on behalf of all the gigs in here. So try to add it if it's possible. Portfolios, it might not be available in your current level. Let's say you're not a level 1 seller, you're below it. So what I could probably say is that in here, as a solution, make a slide of thumbnails and make one that says portfolio access, link in bio. Come back down here, and here is their portfolio access in here. Also, go back in here, and even if you don't have a coupon option in here, so I'm a level 1 seller, I have a coupons option in here, and just like try to add like a 50% off. This is an example in here. Slide it, and once you're in contact with the buyer, you can manually do the calculation, and you don't need to wait for the coupon option to be available for you. So it's a simple task. It's a good way for people to get in touch and engage with your gigs, and they'll most likely jump in and place the order. You can make it, for example, that they get the first order with 50% off, and then the next one switches back to the standard pricing they have in here. Or in this case, when somebody sends me a brief, I actually propose 1 to 3 gigs under the same discount, and once they reach that that gig threshold, like the trial period, so to say, switch back to the standard one. So for example, 3 gigs for 50% off, and then once they go to the 4th one, send it back to this price range. And what else I can probably say to you? Yeah, response. Just do your best to stay on top of the inboxes. This will help you be so proactiveness. It's like people are actually can see that there's actually a person like looking after their leads or current clients, and that'll let Fiverr know that you're actually being proactive in your profile. And other than that, if you need help with your SEO, with your bio, I'm currently working with Seller Plus. So if you need keyword research, just get back to me in the comments, leave your requests of your gigs. So in this case, I'm going to need this thing here on top. There's 2 categories. Send it to me via your comments, and I'll get back to you somehow. And I'll just put it in here, and I'll send you a screen cap of the current keywords in here or trend in for your gig. And this will help you for sure. It's a freebie, so you don't have to pay anything. Just it's a little help for getting people to get their improve their gigs. And it'll give you much better advantage when being searched. Other than that, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. If you have any comments, leave it in the if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video next week.